Hi everyone. Today is a bit windy, but I just wanted to catch you up and show you what changes we've been making, or progress that I've been making back here. Got a lot of stuff picked up, a lot of the branches and stuff cleared away, a lot of the wood put away, and I got my second garden box already installed, as you can see here, and already full of tree trunks and branches and just a lot of filler right now. And then I'm gonna do the same thing to this bed that I did with this bed, which is I'm gonna add the dirt back that was from my garden already, that already existed here. If you remember, my beds all look like this. This is the last one for me to convert, but I'm gonna add that soil back into this after I sift through it and get all the white grubs out of here, because there's a lot of white grubs that I found that were infesting my garden beds. And I'm sure it's not going to be the last time that I have this issue. The beetles are drawn to rich soil, and as long as my soil is rich and good for growing, then, well, they'll be here laying their larvae so that their young could have a good chance to survive. But I'm gonna go through and finish picking all of those, sifting through and picking those all out. But I have, like I said, I still have to do this bed. I have to build another box like this one. I said in my previous video that these beds I'm changing from using this size bed because, for one, my dog Lola likes to run through these beds, and I can't seem to keep her out of my garden bed. So I figure if I raise it, and this is raised about 16 and a half, 17 inches high, then I figure, okay, I mean, she's a jumper, she likes to jump, but it's less likely that she'll jump in this box than she would to run across the low beds that I had. So that's the first reason why I'm changing them. And then the second reason, it is a very good reason, is because these beds I made too wide. These beds are 6 feet wide by 10 feet long. 6 feet is just too hard for me to reach the center part of the bed when I'm planting and harvesting and stuff like that, and it was just a struggle. So these new beds, these new raised beds, are 4 foot. They're 4 foot wide and 12 foot long. So I still have one more bed to make right here, but then I'm thinking about making even another bed. So I'm thinking about making 2 more beds like this, and what I'm doing is I'm just spacing them so they're 4 feet wide, the beds 4 feet wide, and then there's a 4 foot gap in between for me to walk through and be able to put other things. And yeah, so I think it's all coming out pretty good. It was slow, as you can tell. My voice is better now. It's not 100%, but it's better. I'm getting over my sickness, and so with that, I'm back to work, because I have about 6 weeks before I need to start planting, before my last frost date. So I have 6 weeks to finish getting this garden remodel together. As you see, there's still some debris, but as I do those other 2 beds, I will be able to include more of the tree trunks and branches that I have here. I used up all the pine trunks that I had there, and I used up all of the tree trunk that my neighbor gave me from his tree that he cut down, and I used all of the oleander clippings and stuff that I had trimmed off of my oleander bushes that are over there. And so all I have left now as far as tree trunks is this dead pine tree that used to be over here that I had taken out. And so I'm gonna get that into that third bed, but I still have a lot of like branches and things like that and other logs that I can still apply to that last bed if I decide to finally if I decide to add an extra bed and have 5 beds, garden beds, instead of 4, which also would include this stump right here. So yeah, there's a lot that I'm working towards to trying to get finished and done, and in a timely manner, so that I'll be ready to have a full-on good going garden when the time comes for me to transplant my seedlings. And speaking of my seedlings, I guess they're doing okay. I have tomatoes that are sprouting. It's kind of hard to, let's see. Oh, there you go. I have some tomatoes that are sprouting. I have some peppers that are sprouting, and I hadn't even put a heat mat under them. I have this heat lamp going on in here, but I've had some issues with my seeds that I started weeks ago. I need to get these in the ground. Some of them died, as you can see right here. Some of them died, and some of them are flowering. They're already going to seed. I think that's arugula that's already going to seed in there. So I thought that was quite unusual. So I'm gonna have to replant some of those, but I figure I'll just direct sow those, because a lot of those are my cold hardy plants, and so I think that they'll be all right. The weather today is not all that great. It's windy and it's a little bit cold, and we're supposed to be getting some rain, but for the most part, like yesterday was 75 degrees, and so we've been having some pretty mild days like that in the 60s, high 60s, low 70s. So if the weather continues like that, then I will be able to plant directly and get some of those things going before the heat gets here, and hopefully before they go to seed, have time to get it going before they go to seed on me. But yeah, everything is doing pretty good. Thought I would take this time, since everybody is taking a break and nobody wants to be on video, so I thought I'd take this time just to show you what I'm out here doing. I'm still filling in this box right here with that soil right there. Let's see. The problem that I'm having though is it's slow and go, because there's all these white grubs all in here, and I've been tossing them to my chickens, but I want to get as many of them out of the soil as possible so I can have a really good growing season this year. I think those are the reasons why, the reason for my garden not doing as well, and why I had to keep reseeding. But also I wanted to show you, so I'm still filling in this box too, and then See, we got the third box right here. And it's assembled. We got the holes, post holes dug. So we're gonna go on ahead and install that one. And then I don't know if you can see right through there, those tree trunks right there are gonna go inside this one. Plus as much of these branches and stuff that I got right here that I can fit down in there, then I'm gonna get those in there. This box is gonna be a little different though, and you'll see it. I'll show you when it all gets put together and finished. But this one is gonna be a little different. So I think it'll look nice. And then once I get this last box installed and filled, then I'll go on ahead and try and figure out how I'm gonna rework my watering system and get that set up, and I'll be ready to plant some stuff. So I'm excited. And then I can get started on phase 2. This all was phase 1. So all of this, phase 1. And then I could get started on phase 2. Right up here I have a hummingbird feeder. And my hummingbird friend keeps coming around. Now he's over at the apple tree. But he keeps coming over here and drinking out of this. And he doesn't even mind that I'm right here. Here he comes. Oh, he passed us up. He doesn't even mind that I'm right here. I'm standing real close to this tree and he's buzzing around my head. And so my pomegranate tree looks really pretty though. I like when the sun hits the leaves. It's so pretty. I like the color and everything of it right now. Okay, I will work on getting more of this finished and show you the end product. Okay, you guys, I just wanted to quickly catch you back up to what I'm doing here. I know it's windy and I'm sorry. Hopefully the wind noise is not going to be too bad. But I just wanted to show you that we got the box completely done. And what I did was I put the rest of the tree trunks in here. And down here I put some thick branches and then some twigs and then covered that over in some dirt. And I'm working on covering this one over in dirt. And other organic materials and stuff that I have. So once I get that done, then I'll be able to dress it with thorns like what I have in these. Now these thorn branches that I put in here is just to keep the cats out. Keep my cats out. Keep the neighborhood cats out of my beds, and so far it's worked pretty well. So I'm gonna do that, and then after that I will show you when all of it's done how it all looks. But I'm so excited because it's almost done. At least phase 1 is almost done. I just have to work on putting the water, setting the water, irrigation and stuff back up, and getting the rest of this yard cleared and cleaned. And then phase 2 is going to be coming up soon, and I'll describe that to you when I get to it and let you know what I'm gonna do there. And then phase 3 is going to be the very end, which would be leveling all of this extra yard and stuff so that we can work on getting some grass seed planted, because I want grass back here too. And so yeah, there you have it. Everything is coming along pretty good. So if you like my videos and you found yourself watching more than one and you have not yet subscribed to my channel, I invite you to please subscribe. You'll be able to see even more of my videos and even more of this remodel that I'm doing as I'm doing it. And there's still a lot more things that I need to that I'm planning on doing here. But so far, it's coming along pretty good. So yeah, if you've already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much for doing that and for being interested in my humble little garden here. And please leave a comment. I know that I do hear from some of you, and I really appreciate the comments that I get, and I love hearing comments about what you guys are seeing and noticing and stuff, and it encourages me and it helps me. It really does. So thank you so much for those comments. I'll be looking forward to more, and as always, you guys, God bless.